God willing, I'ma thumb through them bands when I'm piffed out with my gun in my pants. And all this drama that just come with the hand and
Yeah. This is your boy Skino back for another episode of Free Play Radio. That was your guy Pussy with God Willing, produced by Don Bailey. But today I have a wonderful, talented guest in the building, Mashawn Ayanji. How are you feeling today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm feeling real good. How was your day today?
It was pretty solid. Just got work done. Just trying to stay focused on the grind as always.
Right.
How you doing?
I'm pretty good, actually. I always look forward to doing these interviews. This is actually our first time meeting, so I always look forward to meeting new artists and just new creatives and just humans, honestly.
Yeah.
So this is a beautiful platform for me to even just do that. So I'm grateful for it. So
Thank you for bringing the human interaction because I've been missing it.
No, definitely. So you are an artist, right? So
Yes.
/ producer.
Yes.
But as far as like the artistry and being a MC, what brought you to that? And also, like, where are you from? Like, let's like kind of like start there as far as where you from and what brought you to music.
Yeah, I'm Berkeley born, Oakland based. Grew up South Berkeley, raised around East Oakland all my life. I got into music just by the grace of having older siblings and older cousins who just, brought me that classic, the good old hip hop and R&B and jazz and funk. My parents, having classic albums, my grandparents having solid records in the library, in the living room, bring the family together, just, playing all that good stuff. So I just, grew up just steadily keeping my ear to what was on the radio at the time when I was a kid. My sister, interning for radio stations and whatnot, and just listening to her play her albums when I was little, stealing some of her albums when I was little. I just always been a huge fan of music. I started off listening to like Pac and Tribe Called Quest and Eve and whatnot, and Lauryn Hill and the Fugees, and it just went on, and I just went everywhere. Wu-Tang, and the list goes on and on. Hieroglyphics, all of that.
Right. Okay. You mentioned Eve. I feel like a lot of people overlook Eve and her impact in the music industry.
Oh yeah. She's the epitome of like a sophisticated, hardcore, just straight raw artist. Like she don't need to do a lot to catch people's attention.
Right. Okay.
Period. And I've always loved her sound.
Yeah. No, I definitely think Eve had an impact. Even like before, let's say like Lil Kim. Like I'm 29. Like Lil Kim was like a little before my time. So like when DMX and the Rough Riders actually was at the top of their game, like Eve was like the first introduction to like a female woman MC, and I'm grateful for that. But we're talking about you today. So how's your recording process, and how do you use your like the influences that you did grow up listening to, and how do you apply that?
My process with recording, it usually just starts with me making sure that whatever I have down for a verse is at least like well mapped out in my head or well rehearsed. So I try to make sure that I have something that I could come into that I could build off of. But I start off writing in a notepad. I still write on paper.
Okay.
That's something that I try to stick to doing, because it's just like, I don't know, for some reason I just feel better getting it out on paper, and I feel like I'm more effective. And so after I do that, I'll take a picture of it and I'll record off my phone. Sometimes I don't want to hear the pages turn when I'm recording. Sometimes I do. But a lot of times I found that to be like a really cool creative process. And then other times I can start off with a hook, or I can just start off with a concept, and I'll build off of that. I'll even build off of name of beats that I get from other producers, and I'll build a whole concept off of that too.
Off the title. No, I get you. That's an interesting concept as far as like the writing process, when you actually, because when you write it, it's a little more fluid. Like you may have like your mistakes, but it's a little more fluid instead of the typing. So that's interesting. I've actually never heard of anyone doing that.
Yeah,
So
it's
that's
pretty cool.
yeah, I think that's
I encourage everybody to do it.
yeah, no, that's definitely an interesting concept. And if you don't mind, I'm definitely gonna bring that to the artists I work with. Like, you know, it'll be a little more fluid.
Yeah.
But you have a record here. It's called "Be a Problem." I was going through your catalog over the last couple of days. Can you tell me a little bit about the concept behind this record and what it means to you to be a problem?
Okay. Shout out to Moneymaker. Moneymaker is the producer. She's also a woman.
Okay, that's beautiful.
We produced some stuff together, and she's super raw. She's worked with some other pretty dope artists. You feel me? But "Be a Problem" is it's an ode to history of the people who like took action in Oakland. It was a tribute to the Black Panther Party. It was a tribute to, you know, just straight up, you know, Black leaders, you know, who maintain community and you know, the Black neighborhoods and whatnot. And I take it to heart when I see somebody having to leave, because I came up, you know, growing up with my cousins and being able to spend time with them, and I started to notice a change when I got to around 8 years old, and I saw people trying to change the narrative of what it means to be a Bay Area cat. So I wanted to make sure that I made a song and also experimented with, because I don't usually make a lot of songs that sound like that, but I make sure that when I do make songs like that, it got a message and it slapped. And so I'm grateful for Moneymaker. I'm grateful for being able to grow up in, you know, such rich areas that's rich in culture and rich in game. And I just wanted to tie that into, you know, paying homage to the people who made our identity what it is, you know. So yeah, just, you know, shout out to Jaleel Montekeem. He's I don't know if you saw the video, but he is the person who I gave my nod to in the video. He's a former member of the Black Panther Party. And he just recently came home after serving a 50-year sentence, nearly 50-year sentence, and he's still doing the work. Yeah,
I heard of him and his story.
Yeah, so it's just a history of all of that, you know, good Oakland love, that good Bay Area love.
Okay, for sure. Well, let's get into it. Cheyenne G, "Be a Problem."
Ayo, Moneymaker, run that barrel.
I don't wanna throw my hustle, that might be a problem. Fools mistake me for a sucker, that might be a problem. Moving different with a team, that might be a problem. Come from grimy, talk that clean, that might be a problem. Partners lacing up with game, that might be a problem. G slapping while they scrape, that might be a problem. New agenda, same persona, that might be a problem. Cut you off if you drama, that's gonna be a problem. Nothing to lose now, about to ride this out. Knocking heads left and right, bring the profile out. Then you slick, breaking codes, or you big foul. Blow the whistle, that's fine, break that bench now. Circle tighten up, pulling out the chairs. Check my temp, here's something y'all wanna hear. This for the ones who talk they talk, cause they done seen a lot. Watching ball out, act a fool in the parking lot. Used to dribble with a ball down Sack Street. Still link with partners, spitting up at Ashby. Hopping off the 18th down to 40th. Go a little further west, peep the scraper bike kids. Get swooped by the homie, hit one in the 80s. Whiplash by your staying fast lane crazy. Hopping off a mag, knotting up the fallen soldiers. Grind mode on for them, boy, I thought I told you. I'm the one up on my hustle, that may be a problem. Fools mistake me for a sucker, that may be a problem. Moving different with a team, that may be a problem. Come from grimy, talk that clean, that may be a problem. Partners lacing up with game, that may be a problem. G slapping while they scrape, that may be a problem. New agenda, same persona, that may be a problem. Cut you off if you drama, that's gonna be a problem. Cold hearts here, got too many when I'm folded. Going for nothing but Benjis, had them dummies choking. Many plotting on their sleeve and where we bred at. Got it hella twisted, but it's where they get their cred at. Action on the stack, even when we post it up. Peep a new game for you think to even boast at us. So switched up, you think I'm restarting. Tough to run through like the beard on James Harden. You want that simple, then please look beyond me. Skills beyond sharp, cut through fake beef beyond me. I have no mercy, my bad if it's hunting. I flame the dusty like rockets are launching. Man, I go Laura Croft on these fools. Long kiss goodnight, Gina Davis on these fools. You got, I got no mercy, the hunger's nothing new. I'ma have Alaska going stupid on these fools. I'm the one up on my hustle, that may be a problem. Fools mistake me for a sucker, that may be a problem. Moving different with a team, that may be a problem. Come from grimy, talk that clean, that may be a problem. Partners lacing up with game, that may be a problem. G slapping while they scrape, that may be a problem. New agenda, same persona, that may be a problem. Cut you off if you drama, that's gonna be a problem.
Hey, slide, yeah. Slide, yeah. Hey, I've been at it for so long. Had to wait my hunt, know it take time. Had my back against the wall. Had to hang tight, slang late night. Put my heart in these songs. Now we take flight, get the cake ride. Across the world, just a stage slide. Disrespect, we don't take. Like, how you saying that you love me, but you lie? Belly eat a beamer, we glide. My little nigga make you die. No care, heart, but along they ride. And you know what's on my side. Big low, with a big 4-5. Never blow, I'm just humble and wise. Gotta stay fly, I beat the eye. We gon' slide in the X6, or been take acre. I got the fame, they think it's a game. I ball like Lakers. I had to chase my dreams. I can never be a hater. Yeah, we gon' slide in the coupe, blowing right past you like I'ma see you later. Slime, slap, beat the eyes ain't easy. Ain't give them money, so they call me greedy. Niggas hating, yeah, they wanna be me. Niggas jocking, yeah, they want me to teach them. And I feel unstable cause I'm overthinking. Say I'm the best, but I still stress. I pray to God for breathing. And I'm still cool with this pain, so do. Now I got the fame. They try to say that I wouldn't make it. Looked up, I'm the one that they blame. 1,000 people when I walk on stage. 4-5, yo, we let it go bang. And I keep that hammer on me, just in case. Gotta give them this flame. This is my moment. Gotta stay focused, yeah. All these Glocks a nigga told, don't make me blow it, yeah. From the hood, you know I'm golden. If a nigga try to play, we gon' dome it. I remember being broke, your chopper left his ass atrocious. I've been at it for so long, had to wait my hunt, know it take time. Had my back against the wall, had to hang tight, slang late night. Put my heart in these songs. Now we take flight, get the cake ride. Across the world, just a stage slide. Disrespect, we don't take. Like, how you saying that you love me, but you lie? Belly eat a beamer, we glide. My little nigga make you die. No care, but along they ride. And you know what's on my side. Big low, with a big 4-5. Never blow, I'm just humble and wise. Gotta stay fly, I beat the eye. They say, he 21, doing his thing. They can't interfere, getting his way, cause he is the wave. He do not play, yeah. All about his family, Lord is his savior. I buy that bakery for my mama, invest for them commas. I try my best to stay out of drama. Nigga play, catch line, okay. I buy protection, fill it with water. My diamonds like aqua. They used to laugh at me like haha. Now I'm king like Mufasa. I've been at it for so long. Had to wait my hunt, know it take time. Had my back against the wall. Had to hang tight, slang late night. Put my heart in these songs. Now we take flight, get the cake ride. Across the world, just a stage slide. Disrespect, we don't take. Like, how you saying that you love me, but you lie? Belly eat a beamer, we glide. My little nigga make you die. No care, but along they ride. And you know what's on my side. Big low, with a big 4-5. Never glow, I'm just humble and wise. Gotta stay fly, I beat the
Yeah, we back. Free Play Radio. Shout out All In Radio. Burns in the building. That was Rio 900. Ride along. Make sure you go follow him. Go check out his music. But today we got Cheyenne G in the building. How you feeling?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm pretty good. So I got to get to it. What keeps you motivated when it comes to like pursuing this dream? Like what gets you out the bed in the morning and say, because I know for some artists, sometimes we do feel like, you know, packing it up and just kind of being like, you know, but what keeps you going?
I remember when I went from being told, hey, stick to open, to being told, hey, keep going.
Yeah.
And I've consistently got that. I've experienced, you know, building with people who have believed in me, and even if it kept going or if it ended, they still rooted for me. They still believe in me. So it's really that. And then just looking at success stories of other people who have been going super, super long. And then, you know, because they stay consistent, they finally got to a place where they wanted to be in their careers. I was recently listening to this D-Smoke interview. If you don't know, D-Smoke is the artist who run Rhythm and Flow, that Netflix rap competition.
He won the competition, right?
Yeah, he won the competition. That dude is ridiculous. He does everything. He produces, he plays instruments, he's bilingual. He could rhyme in English or Spanish, like at the same time. Like if you translate his rhymes, not only do they rhyme in Spanish, but when you translate them into English, they also rhyme too. Like he's that crazy.
Wow.
Like I've been studying that dude for a minute, but you know, stories like him, stories like Freddie Gibbs, you know, it's just like not everyone is going to get to where they want to be at a specific time, and you know, sometimes you'll even get discouraged when, you know, you don't make it past a, you know, certain age in your life where you want to, you know, do something. But it's something about when you get those subtle reminders and somebody comes up to you and they're like, hey, you built for this.
Yeah.
You built for this. Like, please keep going. And I'm just like, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I hear you.
So you mentioned the community.
Yeah.
Who were some of your biggest influences personally that you grew up with that you can name?
Aside from my family, of course,
It could be creative personally, or just somebody. It could be somebody in your family, because I
Yeah.
feel like those tell the greatest stories. Is like someone that was actually like present in your life.
oh yeah, they at the top. My family's at the top, especially, you know, my parents, my grandparents, my sisters, you know, my cousins who I grew up watching. All of them had rap careers too when they were
Okay.
younger too. I saw some videos of them spitting. I'm like, okay, that's where I get it from.
Yeah.
Got it.
So essentially, you were built for this.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Watching them, I had great examples, but I also have family members who were musicians. I found out that my grandfather was a musician. He played, I believe, the trumpet. And so I'm just like, music is just in me, whether it's live or poetic. It's just in me. But then also, you know, when I started really taking this seriously, I've acquired some OGs in the game, some people who I look up to who showed me how to like really do it, how to, you know, thoroughly like, you know, practice your craft. Shout out to New Decades, Ryan Nicole and KEV. And shout out to Coco Payla, Dom Jones, Matt Lyons, Talia Taylor, so many people who I can't
Yeah.
I can't name all of them
She
right
thinking
now.
about-
It's so
she
many
thinking
of
about
them
y'all.
who took me under their wings. You know, Aisha Fukushima, like everybody, like they all had a hand into building me up to be the person that I am, and to even, you know, continue to work on being the person who I want to be. But I am finally at a place where I do feel more comfortable with the craft that I am steadily maintaining and regulating, because I've had those great examples in my life, and I will continue to stay tapped in with them because they've always looked out for me. And so I want to be able to do the same for people who are starting out, and you know, even the people who I cross paths with, and you know, we are on the same path or different, you know, we're on different
phases,
paths,
yeah.
but we're on different phases, and we both are kind of like at that same time signature where we're trying to like get somewhere. And it's like, hey, let's exchange, you know, let's exchange information, let's exchange the knowledge, let's build together, because we're better united than divided.
No, definitely. I appreciate that, because I feel like when we talk about the influences like outside of our families, like we don't necessarily look internally into like who we really are, because I mentioned my love for music, and it's my cousin Troy LLF that we do the radio show together. But I think about how his dad had like a big collection of like cassettes, and it was just so fascinating to me. But it was like that was my biggest influence. It was like my family, not the rapper or the entertainer on TV. It was literally the person that was present. So I'm glad you answered, you know, with that, because that is really the truth sometimes. It's like internally is like the family is really like the real upbringing.
Yeah, a lot of the people who I named, they were definitely people who always stayed consistently in contact with me. You know, I even got teachers who put me onto some albums, you feel me? Because they saw what I was doing, and they was like, okay, here, check this out. I feel like you can pull from that, and then come back. I'm going to throw some more music on your USB. Because at the time when I was in high school, we had USB.
No, okay.
But it really goes back that far, like my love with this. And I'm still tapped in with, you know, a lot of those teachers and a lot of those mentors. And, you know, I want to learn from them to not only be a good mentee and be a good product of, you know, the game that they have passed on to me, but also how to just pass it on. Just pass it on, because, you know, it's important out here. The arts is important. The arts help to navigate. They help to motivate.
And it's therapy too.
It's therapy. Emphasis on therapy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But I want to get into another record of yours. It's called From Now On. It's off your EP, The Reset.
Mm.
Can you tell me a little bit about this record and how it came about?
So, The Reset was dropped in 2019. That was a residency project that I did with my good folks over at Remix Your Life. They are a youth artist label within YR Media, formerly known as Youth Radio.
Okay. I know about Youth Radio.
Yeah, so me and Moneymaker, we also grew up in the Remix Your Life platform, and she was one of the people who I tapped in with to, you know, build out this project. And so we both put our heads together and we co-produced this.
Okay.
So this is definitely one of the favorites as far as the reviews that I've gotten from people who have listened to it. I've also been able to be graced with the opportunity to have this project featured on KQED and East Bay Express. Shout out to them. I appreciate them so much. I was able to open for Cypress Hill after, releasing
beautiful.
this
Blessings.
project. Yes.
And it's like you never know what will come about.
Yes. And
when you're focused.
yeah, the concept behind The Reset, I would love to go into it, like it's the beginning of my healing trilogy, because before that I dropped a project that kind of explained how I just needed to take a minute to step away from everything that was not healthy for me. And then I got into this because I really needed to hit a reset, and I started thinking about all of the sources that have created who Cheyenne G is today. So my sisters, my parents, my grandparents, my cousins, my experiences growing up, in schools and whatnot, people, sliding me music to study, going to shows and studying how people perform, all of that mixed into one. So this was a very big moment for me in the first project of the healing trilogy.
Okay, that's beautiful. I really enjoy your explanations.
Thank you.
So let's get into it. From now on, Cheyenne G off the Reset EP. Can you let the people that's watching know where they can find you on social platforms? Yes.
At Cheyenne_G, that is at SHYAN_G, and then you can also tap into my website, CheyenneGmusic.com. That's all together.
Alrighty, let's get into it. From now on, Cheyenne G.
Hey, Shy, where the heat at?
Reset.
Ayo, Moneymaker, run that bell.
If I don't do nothing else right, I bet I will with living. I'm glad I took the risk I took, or else I would be slipping. Sometimes I feel like everybody's target, but they missing. But only time will tell how long they clips will empty in. All these slips of paper show how much I put my pen in, but most of y'all can't see how much I put my own 2 cents in. I'm way past that age for anyone to say they made me. Been lawyer for too many times, they never even paid me. I'll take any bond that's thicker than the blood that drained me. Not everybody's solid, even if you walk the same streets. I ain't a house name, but bound to be, and you can't stand it. I chose my own hustle instead of please you, and you frantic. Sometimes you gotta close the book and make your own commandments. My plane of plans ain't take off, you already thought it landed. There's no detour to the prize, 15 minutes, but who ran it? Always 1K in this thing, you understand it? Running on the fuel you ain't used to. You speeding past the zone that I cruise to. And can't nobody tell me what I can't do. Fam over everything, we guarding all our best moves. Running on the fuel you ain't used to. You speeding past the zone that I cruise to. And can't nobody tell me what I can't do. Fam over everything, we guarding all our best moves. I'm transcribing this hate talk into pep talk. I'm trying to hit these roads and I ain't choosing to step off. Don't throw me any poems that's gonna make me turn my depth off. Just throw me on the mics and best believe me, I'ma set it off. You come from where I come from, you targeted more than normal. Only thing that always kept me sane was filling up these journals. And I can cook it up with or without that. I'm bossing up in my own way, and trust me, you can't top that. Look, bro, I lost a couple bands in the court case. Lost an apartment cause I lived with scammers acting fake. Got fired cold and still denied my unemployment pay. Got my degree, but I'm in a warehouse, minimum wage. Gotta go back to this 1-bedroom apartment full of 5 people, but I'm grateful for this couch I'm in. Would've lost more if I ain't sacrificed these summer times, but I was way too hungry for my dreams so I can soon shine. Life's about losing money than stacking new dollars, bruh. Life's about losing loved ones and gaining new ones. The cycle never breaks, you're just the next one to pass on. And if you drop your juice, then pick it up from where you left left off, question my character, I let this pen talk back. Could've been a statistic and just let that crumb clap back. What's sad is that I still am, and it's all because I chose to rap. I'm about to go mania cause I could've quit like way back. Yeah, one day you gon' learn about me, I never had a choice. My dead fam speak through me and that's why I got this poise. Suckers turn their backs on me and that's why I'm making noise. Liars acted in my face and now they decoys. Ask me how I feel, I'm struggling, but I'm overjoyed. Cause I know what I'm about to do next, just think destroy. You soaking game from a young rebel. Cause my brain just passed the semi-automatic level. Blam, reset, reset, reset. We recording?
West Coast poppin'.
Popping like your mom's chicken grease. You can act like you don't hear me till your skin catch the heat. Battle scars look different in these streets. There's a difference between being defeated and being beat. Ooh, mouthpiece. Ask me where I get it from. Real G's. Eating fake spitters up. Big breeze. Pass the water. If it make it out to 40, then the kid is globetrotter, Face any bull in the ring with an arrow to the neck or my boots to the teeth. That's why the grill skills on T. I hear him feeling the flavor, then that's everything I need. Oh, it's hot now. About time I deliver with the top down. Can't nobody get with me, what you bout now? Is you trying to feed the fam? Cause if not now, you could bow out your plan. Don't lose focus. You itching to get the cream. Keep your circle small, watch everything you see. Don't lose focus. Keep my time right behind me. Game stay lacing, it's everywhere around me. You itching to get the cream. Keep your circle small, watch everything you see. Don't lose focus. Keep my time right behind me. Game stay laced and it's everywhere around me. Have a seat, oh no. The struggle's still going, boy, I'm moving for sure. Stay sharp on y'all, even when I'm old though. My grandma in her 80s and she still rocks stilettos. Yeah, that's right, I'm the stem and the seed. I break down from scratch and keep it lit front street. They want a laid back technique, I lay back and back slap this pin game to a beat, It's like that, and I'm still on alert. You defecate my name, but you still catch the dirt. My youngins and my OGs, I'm still finna serve. That mac and cheese, collard greens, soul food work. I hear you being petty, trying to monitor my words. You doing all of that, then go and document this verse. I never be redundant just to fit into your world. Your ratings mean nothing. Learn to work words, don't lose focus. You itching to get the cream. Keep your circle small, watch everything you see. Don't lose focus. Keep my time right behind me. Game stay lacing, it's everywhere around me. You itching to get the cream. Keep your circle small, watch everything you see. Don't lose focus. Keep my time right behind me. Game stay laced and it's everywhere around me. Peace to all the folks who started grinding with me. And peace to all the fam who shout love to me. Even peace to those who tried to run game on me. But hey, peace if you rock with the last EP. The reset ain't over, boy, it's just getting started. Range is unpredictable, my lane is cold-hearted. Turn my pain to pleasure and it's about to level up. If you at where I'm at, do like Nick, double up. Boy, it's hot now. About time I deliver with the top down. Can't nobody get with me, what you bout now? Is you trying to feed your fam? Cause if not now, you could bow out your plan. Don't lose focus. You itching to get the cream. Keep your circle small, watch everything you see. Don't lose focus. Keep my time right behind me. Game stay lacing, it's everywhere around me. You itching to get the cream. Keep your circle small, watch everything you see. Don't lose focus. Keep my time right behind me. Game stay lacing, it's everywhere around me.
Got myself to where you never look. Some got their head stuck in the gutter, they bout to get shook. I guess some clocks ain't ticking right on top, but where's the crook? That ain't my problem, cause I'm in partner, my time is booked. Blocking out your definition of spawners, your flimsy jab at my arm is about to bring you insomnia. No longer piggybacking, but I'm on the backs of these motherfuckers. Mouth guards in, all I know is descendants gotta swap down. Shout out to Tiara, now I tip mine to the side. About that time I check on the crown, adjusting the size. I've been asked all my life if I'm a ride or die. They think I breathe to die, that's why I'm riding for my life. Who pulling up needing the IV? Now I'm on my way back to the canvas, that's the concrete ground. Stroking tire marks, turning engines upside down. Suspend my blending and you'll be face down, don't call me proud.
Let them know.
Get your hands off my fucking brush.
Let them know.
Get your hands off my fucking brush.
Let them know.
Get your hands off my fucking brush. Got myself to where you never look. Huh?
Again,
I said, get your hands off my fucking brush.
Again, let them know.
Get your hands off my fucking brush.
Again, let them know.
Get your hands off off my fucking brush. I paint the pictures you can never touch. I make this recurrent so you can digest what I'm serving. It's been a long time since you heard me try to switch my colors, I'm curving. Watch out. Your words are working, but it's not in favor what you serving. Let me switch my medium, you lurking. Your thoughts about to be in the murder scene. Respect the palette of the phallus.